Hello everyone, Peter from AirsoftUrban, and today we have a review of the JG M16A4, also known as the JG DMR. Included when you buy your JG M16A4 will be a basic 2-point sling in black, not green, your basic cleaning rod that's pretty flimsy, a basic wall charger for large type batteries, although it is suggested that you buy a smart charger. 4 plastic rail covers, which are there to prevent your hands from getting cut on the rails of the JG M16A4. 1 350 round high capacity magazine that you wind at the bottom. 2 manuals of sorts. The first one showing how to remove the handguards of different models that JG makes. And the other one, a manual for your JG M16A4, filled with lots of Chinglish, pretty hard to understand, but chances are if you're buying this gun, you already know the basics of putting a battery in and how to load the gun. And lastly, what seems to be 150 0.2 gram biodegradable BBs, but it's suggested that you don't use these. An 8.4 volt large type battery is included, but it is in the stock and I cannot show it to you right now, and I will get to that in a second. Starting at the back of the gun, the butt plate is metal, so is the door that opens up to reveal your battery compartment. That is where your battery goes, and it's very large and could easily fit a 9.6 volt. And the only problem is I have that 8.4 volt in there, and it is almost impossible to get out without taking off the buttstock. I have tried so many different ways putting it in so that I can take it out easier, but it is ridiculous. The only way I can is by unscrewing this screw and this one to almost completely take off the buttstock, but the only problem is there's a long screw that runs from right here all the way down over here that could be very hard to get back in, as you have to unscrew it completely to take your battery out. The 2 metal sling mounts on the JG M16 are located near the back of the gun and the front of the gun. The stock is a very durable plastic that will last you a long time. There's also this hole in the stock, not exactly sure of its purpose, maybe for a 3-point sling, but the ring around it is metal. The grip is plastic. The trigger and the piece under it are both metal. The selector switch is metal and is non-ambidextrous. The charging handle is metal and also makes a sweet noise when you pull it back. The carrying handle that comes with your JG M16A4 is plastic and matches the gray of the main body, but for the sake of durability I replaced it with a metal carrying handle. The whole main body is plastic, but it will last you a long time and is very durable. The front of the JG M16A4 is covered with metal rails, which is a plus because you can mount numerous accessories, but because they're metal, JG decided to include 4 plastic rail covers for the sake that you don't cut your hands when holding the gun. The sights located in the front are metal. The outer barrel and inner barrel are metal. Your orange tip is plastic. And finally, your 350 round high cap magazine is metal. With such a long inner barrel, and so many rails to add optics or a bipod on, this gun is a perfect DMR. Plus, it fires at 415 FPS with 0.2 gram BBs. There are really only 3 cons to getting the JG M16A4. With so many metal rails, it is very front heavy, but throwing on a foregrip almost seems to make the problem disappear. Also, as I stated earlier, the battery is almost impossible to get out. The last con is, after a while, 0.2 gram BBs seem to split left and right after shooting them, but either using 0.23 gram BBs or installing a Type or barrel will make the problem go away. On the topic of the battery, charging it fully will get you more than 4 hours of gameplay. One definite pro to the JG M16A4 is the insane rate of fire, being able to pump out BBs extremely fast at your enemy. Costing only $180 at evike.com, this gun is very economical. JG also makes several other models of M16, such as the A3, the Vietnam version, and the UFC. Thank you for watching my review on the JG M16A4. Remember, this goes for $180 on evike.com. The other models of M16s are also available on evike.